The wolf on the hill is always as hungry as the wolf going up the hill. It's not easy doing things by yourself, but if you keep going and stay true to who you are, it will be worth it when you're done. The hardest walk you can take is the walk you take alone, but that walk makes you the strongest person and builds your character the most. To all of you fighting battles by yourselves, all of you going against what everyone else does, fighting the people who say you can't do it, stay strong. Keep going. Stay strong. Keep going. This walk is hard, but the hardest walks take you to the best places. The toughest climbs always take you to the best views. It will be worth it when you're done, and if you show what you're made of, the right people will come into your life. You won't be alone like a wolf forever. You have good things about you that only a few people can love, because most people don't have those things. You have strength that only a few people can understand, because most people have never felt that kind of strength. So don't give up. Don't settle for less. Don't make your dreams smaller. Show the world you are going to be different. You are born to lead everyone else. They say the wolf on the hill is never as hungry as the wolf going up the hill. Always be that wolf going up the hill. Always want more. Always be hungry to grow, to learn new things and go as high as you can take yourself. Never looking back. Always looking ahead to the next good thing. Keep working for success in whatever you do. It doesn't matter if you have to walk alone for a while. It is much better to walk alone in the right direction than to follow everyone else walking in the wrong direction. Stay strong. Be different. Your future is in your hands. Go out there and get it. You know when you are doing wrong by wasting time and staying in bed, and you're being lazy. You know it, whether that was 7 o'clock in the morning or 6 o'clock in the morning. You know it. You have to start doing things by waking up early. Success is not easy. You have to do what you need to do to be successful. Holding the line, keeping your standards high, giving no breaks. None. That's discipline. There are chances that are going to come your way, and there might be some other things happening, and you have to make a choice. You have to ask yourself the question, what do you want? Because if you don't know what you want, nothing else matters. How I'm about to use my time. Is it good? Is it helpful? Is it taking me where I'm going and helping my life mean something? Is it useful, and is it going to help me make money? But when you know what you want, why do you wake up at 3? Because I know what I want. One thing discipline really does help you with is it helps you get things done, and when you get things done, when you actually do things, you have more success. I wake up and I go chase my dreams, and if you really want to be successful in life, if you want to have it, if you're going to be it, you will do it. I need you to take responsibility for yourself, and I want you to say the reason I'm not amazing yet is because I hit the snooze button. That's why I'm not amazing right now. A big part of success is just not being lazy and just doing it. Just get up. It's like 90% of life is just showing up. The reason why I'm not amazing right now is because I couldn't get up early enough, because I told myself I'm not a morning person. Get there and start working like you're not going to feel perfect every day. If I only worked out when I felt good, I'd be a fat person. I'm not amazing because I would rather make excuses than make changes. That's why I'm not amazing, because there's a lot of things I want to do, but it's pretty much the same with everybody that actually gets good at something. I want you to do me a huge favor. I want you to stop talking about this person, and that person didn't do this. This thing happened that I didn't get. I didn't get this thing. I didn't get that. Kill it. Kill it. You get there. There's got to be those days you push through. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Why haven't you become amazing? You're just kidding me. 100% I'm not, because I'm lazy. Just tell me the truth. Just look at yourself in the face and be honest. I'm not amazing because I'd rather spend my money on shoes than spend my money on things that are going to help me. I need to make a sacrifice and buy a book or something that will help me fly forward. I'm not amazing because I'm not doing what I was told to do to be amazing. And getting up early is not only a really good way to beat your competition, because most of your competitors are asleep. But getting up early is a great gift to give yourself. You get more life. I always tell people, I always say that I'm like the most lazy person with discipline I know, because I don't want to do it. Yeah, but I always do it. If you want to be an artist, you want to be an engineer, I don't know, but I want you to start the year off. And I'm not talking about fake dreaming and just writing your goals down and doing nothing. I'm talking about doing what you want, because we know what happens when that's where the energy comes from. That's what gives you power when the thing is done, when the discipline has been used. Remember what that feels like, and then remember that those minutes and hours of being lazy and not working and not holding the line in those important minutes will put you in a much worse place in your body and mind if you don't keep the discipline. If I don't have my morning routine, I feel really bad. So I think it's true for everybody that first thing in your morning, you gotta win it, because that starts and sets up everything else. People need that discipline, the routine that will help the rest of their day go better. Someone said to make it really small, because you will really trust that. Make it small to build trust with yourself. On those sad and bad days, trust that those are going to be there. When we accept the struggle instead of hating the struggle, we can really do amazing things because our mindset is in the right place. Now, the first night you're going to have a hard time going to sleep. What you do is, the next morning you wake up early anyway. That first night you only got 5 hours of sleep, and now you're tired all day. Good, because then when you get to bed that night, you will turn off that computer. You'll be able to go to bed earlier like you wanted to. You can live on 6 hours of sleep, so you have 18 hours left. Give me 18 hours. I want to know what you're doing with your 18 hours, because you can work here 9 to 5, and that's 9 hours. And you can travel for an hour here and there, right? Nice little drive to work. Oh, you want to be a family man? Great. You could spend 2 hours with your kids. What do you do with those other 5 hours? You're watching TV shows, you're playing video games, you're relaxing from the other busy day. Gary, I already spent 11 hours. Well, great. Then don't complain or want more. Understand that by getting rest and this and that, you were giving up chances to do more work. You want to have the nerve to have a 1% life. Let's call it what it is. You want to live as well as the top 1 to 2% in the world. It's not very hard to understand. The math is very much like if you want to have one of the best lives in the world, which means you live on your terms, and you have to pay your dues to get there. And you have to be lucky enough to figure out that you have talent in the thing that you actually want to do, because you can work 24 hours a day. And if you're bad at golf, or you're not a good music producer, or your pictures look like garbage, then you're going to lose. So that's what you got. The most important thing you can do is win the morning. Just win the morning, man. It is not easy, but it is worth it. Being great is the most demanding boss you're ever going to meet, and I understand the advice that I'm about to give you is not for everyone. Most people should turn this off, but if you're going to stick with me, if you're going to listen to what I have to say, it's because you want something huge in your life. You want to stand out from everyone else. You want to do something more than other people think is possible. You really want to be different from normal people, and if that's true for you, then understand that, like Albert Einstein said, only one who gives himself to something with his whole strength and soul can be a true master. For this reason, being a master demands all of a person. If you want to get great, if you really want to make a skill your own, if you want to be able to do something great, and at the end of the day, if you want to change the world, if you want to make big changes, if you want to do all of that stuff, all the empty words that people say all the time, let me tell you, the only thing that's going to make you different from all the other people who are just talking words and will never do anything is to give yourself completely to it. Let that thing you love completely take over you, and in that, your only chance to really become great lies. Like Franz Kafka said, don't water it down, don't try to make it make sense. Instead, Follow your strongest obsessions without mercy. Can you do that? Can you become obsessed without mercy? Can you let something take over you so much that all logic and reason goes out the window and the only thing that matters is whether or not you succeed? Will you hold yourself responsible to results? Will you look at the world and see, am I actually making change? Are you ready to hold yourself to that standard? Because if you are, there is nothing you can't do. If you're willing to take that responsibility to change yourself as a human being, if you give yourself over to getting great, if you give yourself over to that obsession, if you feed it like you would feed a wild animal, if you feed it like you would feed a fire that can burn down an entire mountainside, then you've got a chance. But it's got to burn inside you like that. You've got to feed it like that. You've got to feed it skills. You've got to get better every day. You've got to always wake up and understand exactly what it is you're building towards, and build towards it with a never give up attitude that other people think is crazy, that other people can see only madness in what you do. And if you can push yourself to that level, then the world will bend to what you want. So you got to do me a huge favor. You got to do me a huge favor. You got to get to the point where you don't need a car anymore. You don't need a house anymore. You're not going to be pushed by anybody anymore. Your dreams won't push you. Your husband or wife won't push you. Your child won't push you. The need to get better is going to push you because you're closer than you're ever going to be. It's going to push you. You don't need anything to push you. Your goals are going to push you. Your dreams are going to push you. The chance of a lifetime that happens in this particular time, it's going to push you. It's going to drive you. It's going to make you better. So do me a favor. As I leave, you can't be average anymore. 70% you can't do it and have what you want. You can't give me 70 and be what you want. You can't give me 70 and do what you want. You can't be average anymore. You can't be good anymore. 80%, you can't be good anymore. 80% and have what you want. You can't be good at something and have everything you dreamed of. To make your dreams stop being dreams, but actually live them, you can't do 90%. You can be good, you can be great, and you still can't get it all. But you, when you become perfect, there's nothing you can't have, nothing you can't do, nothing you can't be. And I believe that you're in this room right now. I believe we're in the same space right now. I believe we're all in this place together. Listen to me. I believe that we're all in this place together because all of us aren't average. None of us want to be good. And for those of us who reach greatness, we have a desire to push past greatness. So I need everybody in the room. When you think about your goal and you think about your dream, I need you to understand. Like I said to my wife in that hospital with my dad, I will, I must. I need everybody to say it with me. I can, I will, I must. Come on, I can, I will, I must. Again, I can, I will, I must. Now, for those of you who want it all, every single dream, every single goal, as I say it, for those of you who really want it, you are going to say it, and you're going to say it standing, and you're going to say it like you mean it. I can, I will, I must. Come on, I can, I will, I must. Come on, I can, I will, I must. And say it like you mean it. I can, I will, I must. I can, I will, I must. I can, I will, I must. Now I need you to think about that loved one, that person that you have to do this for. I need you to stand with me. I can, I will, I must. Come on, for that person. I can, I will, I must. For that person, I can, I will, I must. For that thing you want to accomplish, I can, I will, I must. Again, I can, I will, I must. I want you to think about that problem. I want you to think about that thing that keeps pushing you down. I want you to think about that mountain that's hard to climb. I want you to think about that thing that you just can't seem to get over. We're going to get over it today. We're going to get over it. We're going to get over it together. I will get over it. I'm going to add to it. I can get over it. I will get over it. I must get over it. Ready? I can get over it. I will get over it. I must. Come on, come on. I can get over it. I will get over it. I must. You know, I know something about you. I know you're not a quitter. I know you're a survivor. I know you're a survivor. You're watching me right now. I know something about you. You are a survivor. So I want you to get off this. I want you to cut it off. I want you to go to the mirror. I want you to make the rest of your life the best of your life. I can, I will, I must. It's your boy E.T. I don't care what you've been through. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you came from. I don't care what your past is like. I don't care what your stress is like. I don't care what stress you're under. I don't care what problems you have right now. I don't care what you don't have right now. All I care about is what your mindset is like in terms of today and your future. Are you going to make today count? Because that's all you can control, and that's all that matters. It doesn't matter where you start, guys. It doesn't matter what talents you're born with. It's about where you finish, and this race isn't over. It's not over. You can still come in first in this marathon, but you got to start today. You got to start now. You have everything. You have everything you need inside you. It doesn't matter what you don't have now because you can go get it. But it starts today. It starts with making a promise. It starts with having rules. It starts with discipline. It starts with trying hard. It starts with energy. It starts with an idea that you're going to make today count. And a lot of people want to know what my daily routine is like. Well, it's based on that idea that I'm going to make today count. And that means that before everyone is up, I'm going to have gotten into a great mood already. I'm here to help you, but you have to help yourself. No one's going to do it for you in terms of the action, but you got to say something with me. I'm going to make this thing work. I'm going to live out my dreams. I'm going to live out my purpose. I'm going to be who I was meant to be. I'm going to do all of the things necessary to live out that purpose, to become who I really want to be. Not be who I am stuck being from the past. Not live in a world where I can't do things. How do you stay driven? I'm going to ask you a question. How don't you stay driven? And if you're so ambitious, show me. If you want to be different, you have to act like someone different. Don't worry about tomorrow. I care about 30 months from now. 52 months from now, 83 months from now. But then, what do you do from Friday, 5 p.m., until Monday, 7 a.m.? I'm just curious and I don't think you shouldn't have a weekend. But I think everybody's ambition actually is more based on their actions than their words. My friends tell me all the time they're so ambitious, and I'm like, if that's true, then you give up fun time, and you give up concerts at Jones Beach, and you work. You can't believe how many people used to say the word luck to me. That word luck has gone right back to where it came from. Nobody has the nerve to say that to my face now, and I love it. And that's why I did it. I did it. I made it for you. Because you can watch it and be like, okay, but I think yours is different. I think a lot of theirs is different. It's because I'm not fancy about it. I work more than I create. I'm really not interested in being fancy. I'm willing to work. I work harder than everybody in this room, and I swear on my life, I'm sure because you can only tie me at best. So I'm just not fancy. Like I'm going to win, and I'm going to keep winning. I'm going to be really big, and I'm never going to forget what I'm about. And I like getting my hands dirty, and I'll answer that email, and I'll stop and have that conversation. And I'll take that meeting. And I do things that don't make sense. Not the right use of my time. 50% of my day. Every day. For the rest of my life. Because I love the dirt. I love the grind. I'll never get fancy. I don't like fancy. And so that's important to me. Second you think you've won, somebody's going to beat you. That's so real that, a lot of these sayings sound dumb. And they're real. There is no finish line. That you might get made fun of, and you might have people say things. But I gave up every fun activity in my life. Nothing. No weekends. No vacations. Zero. Nothing. Nothing. It's my truth. I didn't take a single vacation day. Never. None. Zero. 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 All my high school friends left because I wasn't around. All my college friends after college left. Girlfriends. Nothing. All in. So what do? I've worked. I've worked to such a crazy level. I'm going for it. I'm hustling from 6 to 11 p.m. every day, with every second planned. There is no break. There's no time to eat a salad and read Reddit or watch YouTube. That is not in my game. Getting your hands dirty, dirt under your fingernails. It's the game. The young people, or the future. And if you notice trends like they don't use email, you can learn from that instead of watching a lot of YouTube. So the two biggest things are, stop being soft and start actually working and getting your hands dirty with the thing that you love. And number 2, pay attention. 2 trends around your friends. People aren't starting. They're just not doing things. They're thinking. They're wondering. They're planning. They're arguing. I'm just doing things all the time. I actually would tell you I think sometimes about losing everything, and then having people write articles like, see, he wasn't that good, he was so foolish. And then coming back like a phoenix. And then they like me, because you need to be someone who actually does things to be good at what you do. I don't want to be a social media teacher that reads a headline from somebody else to teach you. I know everything about TikTok, Snapchat, Vine, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, done, period. And I sit with all these teachers who sell books too, and all these fake social media experts, and big companies and startups. I know Facebook and Instagram, in meetings where their bosses are all like, I'm someone who actually does things. I really know my stuff, and that's important. If you want to win, you have to be able to do that, and way too many people think that they forget what gets them there, and they're not keeping up with it. And the thing that I do for a living is hard because these apps are changing every day, every second, and a lot of things change, and the things that worked a week ago change. And in that opportunity, in your headline reading, I make money. If you're complaining, look. If you're happy, and you've got student loans, and you've got house payments, and you work 2 jobs, but you're happy, good. The problem is there's so many millions of people just sitting around complaining, and then they go play video games for 4 hours. You have to deal with the reality of the situation. Thinking and wondering and complaining doesn't do anything, especially doesn't in this echo chamber, in this world. There is no crying. You cry, you're going to lose. My bad news about complaining and crying. Let me tell you something about complaining and crying that's really going to hurt for all you complainers out there. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Now, let me tell you about life. Sometimes those sad times are absolutely worth calling your mom, Chloe. You got to deal with your kids. Don't just make everything about minutes that count. You worry so much because we just don't have as many of them as you think. Listen, this is a matter of life and death. I don't know who told y'all. I don't know who told y'all this was about math. It's not about English. It's not about science. Y'all thinking, why do I need math to be successful? Why do I need English to be successful? Look, this is not about this. This is not about what you're thinking. This is life and death. School is about setting a foundation. Are you here when I'm telling you? I need you to try. I need you to try to read every single word. If you don't know it, write it down. Look it up. I need you to try to do every single homework assignment. I need you to try to go to every single class. I just need you to try because I know something about you. I know something about you. I know when you put in 420% effort, there ain't nothing you can't do. There ain't nothing you can't accomplish. I don't want you to just get by anymore. I want you to really live, because I know if you try, I know if you put in 520% effort, there ain't nothing you can't do. But living in the world of freedom is yours to have. That's a choice that you can make. That's a decision that you could follow through on, that you can carry out. You got to want to make this thing work for you. You got to make today count. What are you doing with your time? Are you wasting it? Are you going to make today count because it's precious? Or are you going to let it just slip away, let it fade? You need to be in a great mood at all times. That's going to be based on your will, your intensity, your honesty, your character, your energy, your effort to get what you want out of this life. It's on you. I want you to get off this. I want you to cut it off. I want you to go to the mirror. I want you to make the rest of your life the best of your life. I can, I will, I must. It's your boy